All right, everybody, I'm back. Got some much needed rest. I feel a lot better. I'm still waking up for the most part. Ended up sleeping a little past schedule. My wife came home and was like, "Hey, it's time to get up and go back on the grind of playing the game online for you guys." And I'm glad that I'm able to have that and I can do it because I pretty much devoted the rest, most of today doing this game. So I'm very happy that I'm able to do that. People are starting to trick in now. What's going on? Welcome back to part 2 of me completing this storyline, hopefully by tonight. At least that's what I'm going to try for. I know some people that live like in the UK, it's like 1 in the morning now. Definitely feel free to watch it. Definitely feel free to watch it, after it posts. Alright, let's get back into the campaign here. And let's do it. TAC or Tact says, "Yo, what's up? What's going on?" So far, I really like the game a lot. It's what I was. It's not what I was expecting, but it's what I hoped for. So, I feel really good about it. I'm really excited about the future of it. I know that the story mode is not as long as some people want, but I know that the game is more for the co-op replayability of like playing it with your friends and stuff. Compared a lot to Destiny in that regard. It works off of a server, and it's all about like the co-op essentially, and I'm all about that. I think it's awesome. I think it's time for a new game that I can co-op with like Holden and Matt and everyone else.
That's better.
Oh, that's right. So, for those coming back, basically this is like my new room that Bruce Banner set me up with, and I'm just familiarizing myself
This is kind of a mess.
with everything.
They were using it for storage or something. I wonder who was staying here before.
Kind of reminds me of like Ready Player One, like everything stacked on top of each other like that. Alright, so
But the view was amazing when this thing was in the
yeah, it looks a lot like Ready Player One. Now that I look outside, it looks like we're in like a quarry or something.
I should go talk to Bruce.
Alright, let's go find Bruce.
Now that some of the doors are working. Give him some time to forget he saw me crying.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun playing the first part. Feel free to go on the channel and check it out. It already posted. It's like the first 3 hours of the gameplay. I did die a lot, like traversing through the world, falling through cracks and stuff like that. But I definitely enjoy it. I have enjoyed the game so far. I'm really excited for it. I'm glad I was able to get it done. We had a lot of problems in the beginning with the server and everything kicking me out, which was expected to some degree, but after a while it just stuck, and I was like, oh my god, pleasant surprise. So hopefully they figured it out. I think these video game companies are working harder than ever before nowadays, because these games are they're such giant crowd involved events, and like people are anticipating games like this, and it's crazy. What's going on, Defumante? Not much. I'm just getting settled, and I streamed for like 3 hours earlier this morning, or this late morning. And now I'm continuing the story mode. I want to beat it hopefully by tonight. If not by tonight, by tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow morning. So I hope to do it by tonight, or get pretty darn close tonight. What's going on, Mark? Yep, I'm back at it. I'm glad you've loved it so far, bud. I'm really happy. I'm really excited. As I was saying, I'm really excited to get to get it going and get further into the storyline and find out what's been happening and get to the bottom of everything. I need to remember to like upgrade my stuff. So far I've been like prompted to do so. It's a lot like Destiny in that regard as well, that you know you get like armor and you get upgrades and stuff like that. Nope, don't want to do that. Brandon Haas, we're back. Indeed we are, bud. Going back at it, and hopefully we get pretty far this time. Hopefully get pretty far this time in the story. I'm excited. I didn't expect to play with Kamala. I didn't really know much about her. I actually just learned how to pronounce her name today with the help of you guys.
Bruce's room.
But yeah, I'm actually really excited to see where it goes.
Still looks pretty nice.
The characters, for those of you that don't know yet or haven't played or seen anything on it, they complement the MCU like quite a bit. Thor kind of reminds me of Chris Hemsworth, and Cap reminds me of Chris Evans for sure. Black Widow reminds me of Scarlet. She kind of looks like Mary Jane from the PS4 Spider-Man, which is kind of funny. But as far as how they act and how they interact with one another, they remind me of the MCU for sure. Mark McKeever had a good laugh about your idea about hanging numerous clocks. You're gonna have to call them clergy clocks. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea actually. Kylo Ren, Pastor, you're back. Yay. Yes, hell yeah, man. I definitely wanted to get as much sleep as I could without, spending the entire rest of the day sleeping. Because I could. If you let me sleep, I would have slept for the rest of the day. But I'm like a big grizzly bear in that regard. But I wanted to get back at it. A, because I wanted to make the content for you guys. And B, because I really wanted to keep playing the game.
Hey, Bruce. Sorry about...
Well, thank everybody for coming back. I know this morning I
good timing. It was,
I kind of had trouble with it, and I was hoping that it wouldn't turn people off to wanting to watch the stream. I'm glad that it worked out. Super fortunate in that regard.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Good afternoon, Dr. Banner.
Oh,
Ferocious Flunk, what's going on, bud?
Tony Stark's
Welcome. For those of you this morning, welcome back. For those of you, that are now getting off work and or being available, not sure where you are in the world, thank you so much for coming back. Part 1 of the video is on my channel. Feel free to check it out.
War table isn't getting enough power.
Defumante says, I would have been here this morning if I knew. I didn't get notified, unfortunately. Oh, that's weird. I basically put a community post that said I was gonna go on, confirming that I was gonna go on and stuff like that. I'm not sure. A lot of it happens with Matt as well. Like Matt will have times where he just doesn't get notified, and I don't know why. I think it's a YouTube thing. It's unfortunate. It sucks that happened, but I'm glad you're here now. Kylo Ren, Pastor, how do you feel about Disney having a lot of plans for Black Panther in the future MCU movies? I haven't been following any of that because the internet is pretty great. It's like greatly saturated right now with Black Panther related content and Chadwick Boseman passing and stuff like that, that a lot of it can be just clickbaity kind of stuff, and it might not be, but I'm just very weary about it because I don't know, unless I get really into it. And I mean, it could very well be confirmed stuff from Disney. I'm not saying that it's not, but my personal opinion, if that's what you're kind of going for, is I think they should definitely not recast Chadwick. I think that that would be the same as like recasting the Joker in the same universe as the one, Heath Ledger's Joker in the same universe as the one that he was acting in. If anything, they should wait, a while or whatever, and like make a new Black Panther movie or TV show and then cast someone else to play him, obviously. But I don't think they should do it in the MCU and kind of like do what they did with I'm trying to remember, there was someone in the a good example is Rhodey, where they just flat out recast Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle, which, don't get me wrong, it turned out to be great, but they definitely should not do that with Chadwick Boseman. He definitely solidified his role in everything he worked on, and I don't want to go back on just talking about his legacy, because that's not what this is about. But a lot of people are still talking about it and making content about it, and I'm kind of just I stepped away from it. I said my piece because it impacted me so badly, but I'm kind of stepping away from it and giving it distance and letting things breathe and air out. And once Disney reveals officially what their plans are, I'm definitely going to be all ears about it. But I think that they should not cast his role. I think they should pass the mantle down to Sudi or someone else in Wakanda that's already established. Maybe M'Baku can be, because M'Baku is different enough in the MCU that they can utilize M'Baku that way. I think that'd be great. M'Baku's supposed to be a bad guy like he is in the comics, and in the MCU he's a good guy, so they can very well use him as the next Black Panther. I'd be okay with that. That's what I would do.
I made it worse.
Sorry for the rant. Arrow Zero, good evening, Pastor. Any more progress on In Keeping Secrets? Yes, thank you. That's a great question. I'm really happy that people are taking interest, because the video was only like 45 seconds. Yeah, I've gotten as far as like right before, I'm trying to think, right before the lyrics begin. I think I'm still practicing on that piece, like the part that goes like na 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 na. That part, I'm working on that part now. Eventually, I'd like to pretty much learn the rhythm part, or Claudio's part, and then eventually learn the Travis's part, the lead part, and then be able to, my goal is to be able to play it with the track playing in the background, and then alternate, get really, really good at it by playing all of Claudio's parts, and then switch over and play Travis's parts, with the actual track and playback. But I'm taking it easy. I'm trying to learn multiple songs at once. I had a friend who told me that he suggests that you learn multiple songs at once if you can, like maybe not the whole song, but like different intros and different styles of playing. That way, you don't just become like this robot at one song, and then you have to like feel like you have to relearn how to learn, if that makes sense. Which I didn't think about it at first, but it's working for me. It might not work for everyone, but it's definitely working for me. I've been playing some AFI songs, playing some Metallica songs, and playing some like Red Hot Chili Pepper songs, and it's been helping me, because I just, every morning since I've made that video, I've gotten up and just played through every piece of music that I know how to play, and just play it over and over again, like 2, 3, 4 times, and then say okay, and then build up my calluses and all that. I keep going on a rant. I think it's because I'm excited with all these good questions and topics. Caleb Phantom says, I was watching the playback, but you started streaming, so hey. That's awesome, man. But yeah, feel free to watch it at your leisure and stuff. Disable the security cameras. Got it. I should have just been looking. Ever thought of doing a Claudio cosplay with your hair? Yeah, I actually was confused by people at the concert I went to. I was actually confused that I was Claudio. Like, these girls, I was with my wife at the time, and I was like, oh, these girls coming, they were looking at me like I was Jesus. Like, they were just like, and then one of them finally was just like, just go talk to him. Just go talk to him. And I was just like, I was wearing the actual like headliner shirt, the concert shirt, or I should say the tour shirt, and from that show, and I was just like hanging out after, because I wanted to like hopefully catch something like a souvenir or like or something of that, like a set list or something. And the girls were like there, and they were like, oh my god, it's him, it's really him, and they were like, the one girl was just like, oh my god, talk to him, and that's when I realized that they were kind of drunk, I think, that they thought I was Claudio, and they were just like pointing, and my wife finally looked over and goes, they think you're him, and I was like, oh my god, that's so weird. See, Juke Roxy says, can you do My Friend Watches the whole X-Men franchise for the first time tomorrow? Can I do My Friend Watches the whole franchise, the whole X-Men franchise for the first time tomorrow? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Like, if I could make all of the movies tomorrow, that wouldn't be, I don't think that'd be possible as far as editing it and watching it and all that goes. We are definitely I know Holden addressed it several times in his last live stream a couple days ago, that he does want to finish the X-Men movies. I know for a fact I would love for him to do those too, sooner rather than later, and kind of just move on to other things and you know, other franchises and stuff, and just kind of do the comic book stuff relatively close together. But ultimately it's up to him, you know. I mainly just want to watch Logan again. I've been purposely not watching Logan because I'm ready to watch it with Matt and kind of get that pseudo first reaction, even though I've seen it many times. I'm trying to see. I'm seeing half of a comment says, "Allow me to develop my skills. Keep at it." Thank you for that. Ferocious Flunk, do you have a favorite comic? Favorite comic? It would probably be like my favorite graphic novel, which is Old Man Logan. As far as my favorite comic book, like by itself, I can't think of one right now, but Old Man Logan would be my favorite graphic novel. Crackham Reacts, Stream Break. I think that's part of another comment. Kylo Ren, also, Pastor, I can't believe you actually liked the New Mutants. Not that I have a problem with your rating because I haven't seen it, but I'm a... your message cut off, Kylo. Yeah, I enjoyed it for, I mean, my own reasons. It just, I don't know, it was very fun to watch. I'm not saying it was the greatest movie of all time, but I really enjoyed it, and I think it's going to be one of my, what I call my rotation movies, which is like movies I can watch at any point. I could watch like The Princess Bride, The Martian, a movie called Fanboys, a movie called Grind. I can watch those movies any day at any point, and I think that the New Mutants, when it comes out on Blu-ray, is going to be inducted into that list.
Hi, Kamala Khan. It's just the two of us for now.
Let's see, Seth Stevens, how are you enjoying the game? I love it so far. It's a lot of fun.
You gotta have one stored somewhere.
All of our resources were seized by AIM, and most
Yeah, Fanboys would be a really good one for like Matt to watch because it has a lot of you know, mental fitness, especially for those of you that have seen the movie. In case Matt watches the stream, I don't want to ruin it, but you know, there's parts in the movie that are real world problems, and you know, things that some of us are unlucky enough to go through with either, you know, our friends or even us, you know, and sprinkling a Star Wars fandom on it that isn't like Star Wars is basically a bunch of people just like us, I think is really cool, and I think he'd enjoy it. Ferocious Flunk, anyway, it's 2 a.m. here in the UK. Have a good stream. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you for you know, sliding by and like saying hi and everything. Crimson 5106, what's up, Pastor? How are you liking the game so far? I love it. It's so far it's awesome. I'm really happy with it. I like the way that the game functions. I like the way it plays. Crackham reacts 100%. Arthur Plays says, Pastor, you have watched the Netflix Avengers series, right? Like Daredevil, Luke Cage, etc. I watched all of Daredevil. I got halfway through Punisher, and I think we were moving, and I just haven't finished the rest of it just because I just haven't had time, because I want to watch it from the beginning. I really should do that. I saw a little bit of Luke Cage and a little bit of Jessica Jones, but they were coming out so fast that I wanted to watch, you know, I couldn't binge them at the time that they released. I can probably binge them now, but I haven't really given more thought to it. As soon as, to be honest, as soon as it was revealed that they canceled all of them, and some people were saying, oh, they did it in lieu of what is it, Disney Plus, I was like, oh, okay, cool, you know, that makes sense, whatever. But as soon as like I realized, no, that's not the case, you know, it's they just canceled them on Netflix, I was like, oh man, well, why am I going to invest my time and my energy in watching these shows if they're just gone? And then I realized it's not so much about the end all the time, it's more about, you know, what it meant, and the fact, you know, like Firefly, for example, ended way too soon. Freaks and Geeks ended way too soon. Didn't take away from the show, it just was sad that it ended. And then with that mentality, going into it from that perspective, I do want to watch them. Like some of them I want to watch from the beginning, like Punisher, and I definitely want to watch The Defenders because they finally, you know, I realized that they finally came out with that. So I definitely want to rewatch those or watch those for the first time. And if you guys want, I may do that as like just with like, you know, whoever's available. If Holden's available, I know Ash will be available, and just watch them and do like a pretty much like the My Friend Watches kind of thing if you guys feel that. But it might interfere with Holden's plan, so we'll definitely make sure that it doesn't do that. And you know, at the very minimum, give you guys my critiques on the shows and do like one video where I just talk about all the shows. I can totally do that. Sierra says, how do I like the voice cast compared to the MCU actors? They're okay. I think Thor sounds pretty spot on. Captain America does too. You know, I think they're alright. Launch mission. Okay. How do you like the voice? Okay, I read that one. Did anyone watch Tenet yet? Jeremy actually is or was watching Tenet earlier today. I was messaging him because I sent him some clips of a video he wanted me to film for one of his upcoming projects, and he, you know, I was trying to get a hold of which email, which medium he wanted me to send it to, and he was like, sorry man, I'm in the theater watching Tenet. And I was like, oh my god dude, I'm so sorry, because I hate taking people out of movies when they're watching a movie. And he was like, no worries, and he watched the clip and he was like, oh my god, that's awesome. I was like, oh, I'm glad you like it. And he was watching Tenet, so I'm sure he's gonna have some sort of feedback on it. I don't know if he went with Holden or not. I know Holden said he was wanting to watch it in the next couple days, and that was like 2 days ago, so he probably went with Holden. I'm not sure.
I'm giving you access
But
to Shield
I'm sure that if Holden did see it already,
should lead you to the
he'll be
bunker.
coming out with some sort of critique of it, because he's been waiting for Tenet for a
Something
while.
down there is blocking the tracker. See if you can find out what. On it.
Mark McKeever says, did I watch HBO's Watchmen miniseries? I enjoyed it. No, I did not. I heard it was really good. I really need to watch it because I'm a big Watchmen fan as well. Rorschach is one of my favorite comic characters, and
Keep an eye on him, Kamala.
I definitely want to watch you know, anything with Watchmen that's like made as you know, an adaptation of said Watchmen. So I'm down for that.
Radio's down. Guess it's just us from here.
Not to worry. I will guide you to their signal jammers.
Watch the Watchmen. All right, cool.
Up there. It's an AIM dropship.
There is a special
See, are they all the same currency? Okay, got it.
unit close to your location. They may drop
should be
something
around here
useful
somewhere.
if
Keep
defeated.
an eye out.
Honestly, was good. Glad I took the time. It was so good. Awesome. Yeah, I have friends that have you know, like HBO Max and pretty much all the other mediums and streaming services, if any, that I currently don't subscribe to, and I'm sure that I can get together and watch all of these awesome shows and movies and stuff with them. So I definitely want to make a point to do that. Juke Roxy says, Pastor, has Matt or Holden seen the movie Inception? Oh, yes. Both of them have, and they both loved it. Holden and I have watched Inception. I don't remember if we saw it together in theaters for the first time. We may have. It's been so many movies that we've done that with. But I know Matt's seen it, and he loved it. Holden, I think it's Holden's favorite Christopher Nolan movie. Not sure if it's going to still be his favorite after he watches Tenet, but he definitely loved Inception. I did too. It's probably my favorite just because it was so obscure and it was so bizarre that I couldn't help but just be so invested in the story and watching it several times just to make sure I understood everything, and definitely. So, let's see. Mark McKeever says, my favorite video games on older consoles go. Kingdom Hearts for PS2. Final Fantasy X for PS2. I was a big Maximum Carnage player for Super Nintendo. I thought that was a really fun game. I also played the Spawn game for Super Nintendo. Rock Band, Guitar Hero, big into those games in high school and, you know, after high school. I actually still have most of my old consoles like hooked up in my basement to another like older TV that can support most of them.
Switch or something.
But yeah, those are some of the titles I really enjoyed from retro consoles. Kylo Ren, also, Pastor, I don't know if you heard about this, but Hulk just creeped me out with my peripheral vision reading the comment. But I think people were saying that Black Panther is going to be the new Avengers game. Oh, wow, really? That's the beauty about video games. They can do standalones, or they can do just DLCs that tie into actual base games. I mean, they could do whatever they want with these games. That's what's so crazy about the world we live in video gaming. That's awesome. Caleb Phantom says, did I play the recent Kingdom Hearts? No, I did not play 3. I was waiting so long, you know, for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out, and I made the mistake of looking, which I still have it, I still bought it, but I made a mistake of reading all the reviews and getting all excited for it, and then like the reviews were not very great, and I felt really bad because I was like, guys, I've been waiting for this game for so long, you know, and you guys are saying it sucks. But I was like, I'm still gonna buy it because I've been wrong before. I've taken people's word for ratings and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what are they talking about? This game was awesome. So I definitely still bought it, and I'm gonna play it. So once I do, maybe I can play it on stream because I still have it, like I said, and maybe you guys could get a kick out of that. Welcome everybody who's coming in now. We are, for those of you that don't know, we're playing through the story mode in the new Avengers game, and I'm really excited. Hope just threw a rock at some dude over my shoulder. That was pretty gnarly. So whoever asked about voice acting, if I like the voices, I definitely like Jarvis. I just heard him speak, and it sounds really good. Juke Roxy says, Pastor, has Matt or Holden seen the movie Parasite? Yes, they have. I think they did a video. My friend watches on it. Definitely check it out on Holden's channel. Do I play Dead by Daylight? I do not. I really should though, because I heard that there's a bunch of DLCs of the iconic slashers. I did enjoy the Friday the 13th game originally. Like I had fun playing it and stuff. And I heard Dead by Daylight is just more established. So I might have to pick it up. I think it's on sale, and then I can slowly just save up and buy up all the expansions on it. Because I definitely want to play as Leatherface. I want to play as Michael. So yeah, I'll be all for that. Especially now since Halloween's coming by, that might be a good title to stream. I can't wait to get really good at this game, and then like do like really awesome combos with other players, like where we're just pretty much playing ping pong with the bad guys. My favorite martial arts movie, go. It would probably have to be a Jackie Chan movie, either Shanghai Noon or like Rumble in the Bronx. To be fair though, the Ip Man movies are really good too. If it's any of the Ip Man movies, it'd be Ip Man 1 or Yip Man, I think is how you pronounce it correctly. Kylo Ren, I read that one. Crimson 5106 says, Pastor, have I seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I saw the first like 3 seasons. I really liked it. It was during a weird time. Like I was like buying or I wasn't buying a house, but I was renting a house, and I was trying to move in and watch the show because I didn't have cable, so I was like watching it off of someone else's like account of some sort, and or they may have like recorded it or copied it or something and was like, here, watch it. I'm shooting you the episodes or something. Like I don't remember how I watched it because I didn't have TV, and that was a big reason why I couldn't keep watching it. And then I heard that eventually it got really, really good, so I should watch it, but it's been a while now. I haven't read anything on it. If it's spectacular, I'm sure that it was at the time, but I'm not against it. Oh, so I failed. I didn't think I failed. Respawn restricted. Got it. John Ram, what's up? Little late, but here. What'd I miss? You basically just missed me in my new bedroom that Bruce hooked me up with. And I was just, fiddling around in there with computers and whatnot, doing techie stuff. And now I am trying to disable something. And not... Apparently I failed. I didn't know I failed the mission. How's it going, Pastor? Hope you like the game. I do. I love it, Alejandro. It's really awesome. Keep the area secure. Oh, so that's what I have to do. Sweet. Okay. Can do. Can do. Oh, maybe I died. Maybe that's what happened. Because with the frost and everything, it's been kind of hard to... There we go. Health. Boom. 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 Caleb Phantom says, have I seen... Allah? Oh, Avatar The Last Airbender. Acronym. Got it. Yes, Zuko is one of the best character developments. He's up there with like Vegeta. Not that there's a correlation, like I just happen to love Zuko because he's a firebender and he's so conflicted, and I guess I'm just drawn to anti-heroes in general. But he reminds me a lot, like Vegeta's probably the only other fictional character that had a more defining story arc in any kind of like anime or any kind of like cartoon that I've ever watched. Maybe even movie, to be honest. And Zuko is like a close second for me. Not to mention the voice actor that plays Zuko is just so good. I was so upset that they, you know, among the many things that Shyamalan did incorrect for my taste and for most people's taste. Oh man, I failed again. I think that they should have cast the voice actor of Zuko to play him. That would have been a way better choice than the one that they went with. Caleb Phantom says, I already read that one. John Ram says, gonna get me this next weekend. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it because I enjoy it a lot. Kylo says, Pastor, will you ever watch Cobra Kai? Yes, 100%. I just binge watched all the Karate Kid movies for the first time, actually, because I saw the next Karate Kid 100 times. Had never really watched the Daniel movies, and I was like, I think I saw the first one. I was really confused of which one I saw. I didn't know for a fact 100%, so I was like, I'm definitely going to watch these movies and be, you know, ready for when I have the ability to watch Cobra Kai. Then I saw that it was on Netflix, and I was like, dude, there's no excuse now. I need to watch that show. I would love to do it with Holden because he hasn't seen it yet. But again, he might want to do it with Matt. I kind of have to clear it with him before I, you know, I do anything like that. If he gives me the green light, then I would love to do that with him and take breaks from franchises and from movies. I know that we're gonna do Baby's Day Out next because I want to take a break with the Underworld movies. I want to watch a little one-off, mainly because of scheduling. It's a lot easier to watch an hour-and-a-half movie than it is to watch a 2-hour movie at times with Holden's schedule and stuff. So if I can get Baby's Day Out in there, I think that'd be really really awesome. Plus, he's never seen it, and it's really funny. And it's something lighthearted that he can feel like, you know, he can laugh at it and not worry about, you know, talking a lot through the movie and stuff. Because I feel really bad that for the Underworld movie, I got a lot of comments of people that were upset that Holden, and, you know, some people said that we all did it. Some people said Holden did it. Talking a lot and stuff like that. I feel really bad about that. I know I can't please everybody, but there were a lot of comments, and alright, I'm going to try and read the comments and not fail again, because I don't want to be stuck on this. And I say that and I die. Oh, wait a minute. Nice. I don't want to be stuck on this mission all night. But, alright, let me... I'm frozen. Alright, let's go. Tiny girl's big now. She's big now. Good lord. Work on the big guy while I'm huge. Awesome sauce. Oh my god, dude, I just kicked his face off. Whoop. Didn't want to do that. Ben Johnson, A back. How's it going, Pastor? It's going really good. I'm just trying not to die at this mission again, or fail, which I think I just did. God dang it. So I can't die, and I have to defend the area. I'm guessing I shouldn't leave that little circular helipad thing unless it's to heal. That's what I'm going to try this next time. Hopefully that does it. Pastor, ever play the Persona games? I honestly never have played them. My brother, when he lived with me, played Persona 5 like every single day, and I just didn't see the point. I asked him, I said, hey, and not to offend you or anything, but I was like, what is the point of this game? Are you just grinding for the sake of grinding? And he goes, yeah, it's just like any of those games. It's like, you know, any of those level up games like Destiny and stuff. And I was like, whoa, I don't think it's like Destiny. He's like, no, it's. And I was like, I think it's more like Warframe. He goes, I guess that's true, because he plays those games. He'll play those games like for weeks and months, and I'm just like, what are you up to now? Oh, no, nothing, just doing the same thing. And when I realized that it was that kind of a game, I was just like, I don't want to play one of those grind for the sake of grind games. But I have seen him play it like a lot, so I know what it looks like. I know how it feels. I like a lot of it. I like a lot of elements about it, like, you know, taking the subway and all that. I love that it's like almost like you're playing an anime, which I think was, you know, I thought was awesome. So in that regard, I think it was pretty cool. Keep the area secure. Secure the asset. Okay. So aim 3%, Avengers 13%. My, oh damn, I thought you played this the whole day. No, I took a break. I really got super exhausted. Last night I was editing. I spent the like most of last night because I couldn't sleep. My wife was really tired and my boys were really restless, and when they're like, when my wife is like super passed out, she hogs the bed. I love you, babe, but she hogs the bed. And I wasn't able to you know, sleep a whole lot, like you know, a whole lot, I guess, get a lot of good sleep. Can't talk. And I just felt, you know, like I should just stay up the night, eventually pass out. But then I was like, I have to stream tomorrow, and then I got super anxious about the stream, and I wanted you know, to make sure that I was rested for that and I was ready for that. And I just felt really like, I felt really bad because I was like, I should be sleeping, but I'm not tired. You know, I want my wife to sleep. She has to go to work. So I was like, I'm just going to edit this week's My Friend Watches video and get caught up on that so that I can release it on Saturday instead of Sunday, because I like to release them on Saturdays. And I was able to get that finished. So the only thing I have to do is when my wife gets back from the market, I have to get a good thumbnail picture of her. And you know, for the thumbnail of the video, and then message Holden and get a thumbnail from him, and then go ahead and have that thumbnail ready so that it can release tomorrow morning at like 9:30, 10 o'clock my time in the morning. Hell yeah, super excited to see Mandalorian Season 2. Oh my god, dude. Hopefully COVID is like relatively gone in the next, you know, not too much longer, I should say, because I would love to do like an actual big party with my 501st brothers and sisters watching Mandalorian. Secure the area. Got it. Just now I don't have to worry about I guess I still have to worry about dying, but I don't have to worry about that circle thing. I just gotta get health now. Alright guys, let's do this. Let's dance. Robert Slow, I'm gonna butcher your name, I'm sorry. My 60 more subs to 3K. Yes. Oh my god, it'd be so cool, dude. And I will definitely be doing a video when I hit that threshold. Ben Johnson, I've been at school for the last 3 weeks. Oh, okay. Like you're like college, like abroad kind of deal? If so, that's awesome. I hope you're doing well in your classes, and I hope everything's working out for you. Alright. Yes, we did.
Signal should be coming through now.
Loud and clear.
The tracker will lead you to the shield bunker.
Follow the beeps. Got it. Still can't reach Commander Hill, huh? Gonna try not to let that freak me out. Let's get out of the cold, Hulk. Wait. Do you get cold?
Data remains inconclusive.
got Hulk's beacon. Alright, so.
Finding the shield bunker's harder than I thought.
Alright, so it's this way. Alright, Hulk, let's do this, buddy. Destroy some turrets on the way, or turrets. Mark McKeever says, honestly, I'm excited to see Eddie Murphy's upcoming sequel to Coming to America. Yeah, I'm actually excited to see an Eddie Murphy movie. It's been forever.
You think Abe's looking for the shield bunker as well?
I think like Shrek was like the last thing he did, right? Could be wrong, but I don't remember anything since Shrek. Alejandro Leon says, I just finished the story of this game and man, I really liked it, but it was low-key short, even though I think they're adding more to it. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying, that it was it was very short, and that you know, a lot of them were like they would have loved for it to be longer. But I like I said earlier, I think the game is more about the co-op concept, so I'm okay with that. Plus, like you said, downloadable content in the future. There's the big chance of that happening. My Underworld video is getting close to 10K. Oh, thank you. Just say thank you for letting me know. I didn't realize that it was 10K. That's awesome. Hopefully they like the sequel as well. It'll be on my channel tomorrow by like 9:30 a.m. Proceed to the next destination. You got it. Wow, it's been 42 minutes already. That's crazy.
Not having an uplink, I mean. Is it like losing your memory?
I'm not sure what the human equivalent would be.
If you do Kingdom Hearts 3, you need to get the...
Oh, like when Ami shuts off the Wi-Fi.
You need to get the Remind DLC because it continues the story. Oh, wow. And then you would love to see... Okay, cool. I definitely can put that on, you know, some sort of, you know, unofficial list, because I don't think I have an official list of games to play. But yeah, sure. Kylo Ren's asking if I play Minecraft. I honestly do not play Minecraft. Reason why is because I was never really big on the 8-bit graphics. It kind of hurts my eyes. I know that sounds probably weird for a lot of people. I'm sure I can get used to it. But Minecraft is also one of those games where I have to have like... I couldn't play it by myself. I'd have to have like friends that are willing to play with me and stuff, which I'm sure I can get some friends to play with me, but because I do have friends that play. But I personally haven't played it just because the graphics kind of hurt my eyes, like the 8-bit stuff. It's really hard for me to focus, and I confuse like certain items and certain things. I have seen it played though in like 1080p. A buddy of mine had like a hack or something that he was playing it in like 1080p, and I was like, what is this? He was like, dude, it's Minecraft. I was like, oh my god, if Minecraft looked like this, I'd play it all the time.
We did it! What's happening?
I believe we may have triggered
Jack Doherty says, Pastor, do I buy this game tonight? Yes or no? Is it worth it? Yes. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but I do recommend, at the very minimum, playing the game. If it's in, you know, within your means to buy it, or if you have other things that you're trying to juggle what to buy, like another game, for example, I would probably do some research as to how the game has affected people. But I would recommend this game to any of my friends. I think it's worth it, and I've been playing it while talking to you guys. I haven't really been just like diving it. Like normally, I would cocoon myself in my room, destroy a game first run through, and then play it again with like an open, you know, conversation with like my wife or someone else, just because I want to like get the whole, you know, the whole gusto of it. Not that I'm saying I'm not, because I am, but even though I'm not paying 100% attention to the game, I could still tell you with confidence it's worth the money. I paid like $59 for it. I didn't get any of the special editions or anything like that, but it's worth every penny of what I paid for it.
Those protocols he was talking about must be inside.
Alright, must be inside. When I got this game, I doubted it, but I was so wrong. That's awesome. I just didn't know anything about it because the beta wouldn't work for me. I downloaded the beta like 3 times, deleted it, downloaded it, deleted it, downloaded it, and I was like, Holden's been playing it. I guess I should be able to play it too. And I started getting a message saying the server is not available in your area or something like that. And I was like, what? Holden lives like 30 minutes away. So I was just like, whatever. When the game comes out, hopefully that'll fix everything and I'll be able to use it or play it. And I was pleasantly surprised that I wasn't having to wait or do something outrageous to be able to play the game, like download or buy some sort of device that would allow me to play it. I was able to just download it and play it. Alright, so let's see here. Skills, objectives. I want to get gear because I know I just got a bunch of gear. Alright, let's see if anything is willing to be or better than what I have currently. 5. Ooh, there's a 6. Body armor, there's also a 6. Alright, cool. I think I'm good to go, or at least for now. Caleb Phantom says, imagine if we see Abomination in the future phases. I don't think they'll do that. I think they're pretty much done with Hulk villains. I think Hulk's gonna, if you're a big Hulk fan, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to poop on your character, but I think Hulk's gonna be a forever supporting character. Not to say that it'll never happen, because like Black Widow's getting her own movie. But what the heck was that? Was that Hulk? Yeah, it was Hulk. Nice. I can see them doing like a Clint movie before I see them doing like any more Hulk related bad guys and stuff like that, because to be honest, who but the Hulk and maybe Thor could fight Abomination? Like Vision, and Vision's dead. It would have to be like an incredibly OP character to go toe to toe with Abomination. Pastor, would I ever play Fortnite? I mean, I'm up for whatever video game, especially for content creation. On my own, I don't know if I'd play Fortnite, because I think it's, it's like, and this is going to make me sound really old, but I think it's like for a different generation. I don't think it's something for, I mean, and that sounds really weird. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. Of all the advertisements and of all the things I've seen on Fortnite, like Fortnite, Overwatch kind of thing, I think I can play Overwatch before Fortnite. I think Fortnite is like the younger adult, or the young adult version of Overwatch, and I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't dove into Fortnite or anything like that, but I just got into streaming, and Fortnite to me seems like it's a game that if you're not a streamer or a content creator, doing video gaming, that it's probably not something you'd enjoy. And I'm saying that while I'm streaming video games. All that being said, I wouldn't mind trying it, especially since it's like a free-to-play game. But there's just this stigma behind Fortnite that I have to admit I kind of felt in that stigma, where I was like, I don't want to play this game. This game's not for me. But I think it's first-person shooter. If it is, I'm a big fan of first-person shooter games. So maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll download it and try it. Definitely, if you guys want to see me play it one night randomly, I'll do it. But I have never played Fortnite or Overwatch. Even though, do I have Overwatch? I do have Overwatch, and it's still shrink-wrapped. I got it on Black Friday, I think, because it was like super cheap.
Got more than we bargained for, didn't we, Jarvis? We'd better get this back to the
Caleb Phantom asks, oh wait, I skipped a couple. Mark McKeever says maybe in the She-Hulk, maybe, definitely can see it happening in that. I'm actually more excited for She-Hulk than I would be for another Hulk thing. But Caleb Phantom says, do I think Loki will ever be good again in the show or future movies? Yes. I don't think we've seen the end of Loki. I think Loki has a lot more to give us as far as like performance and stuff like that. I think we're still very much in an era where they can utilize Loki, especially since the new Thor movie's coming out. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make an appearance in that. No Thor to keep him grounded. You think Loki equals evil? I mean, I could see that. I could appreciate where you're coming from with that. But it is the MCU, after all. And not to sound like super meta or anything, but if Disney's involved, Disney villains either come around or they just die. And oh, another trophy. So we'll see what they do. I think Loki has shown his true colors as like a son of Asgard kind of thing. Now, do I think that he's one of those people that'll always listen to the angel on his shoulder? No, but I don't think Loki will ever be like a really big bad guy anymore. I think he's seen what a tyrannical person can do in Thanos, and I don't think that he'll stoop down to that level, unless it's like self-preservation or something like that, you know, spineless, sleazy kind of thing. But I don't see him doing this like world domination. I want to be, you know, the king of, you know, Midgard or something. I don't see him doing that. Not to mention the Hulk will always keep him humble.
What now?
The holographic augmented reality machine. Something the Avengers use for training.
Harm.
Whoa.
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
Tony Stark and his acronyms. Abomination already showed up in the Incredible Hulk movie, right? Yeah, he did. That's another big reason why I don't think we'll see Abomination again. Caleb Phantom, I feel like they can debut She-Hulk and Spider-Man as Spider-Man's lawyer. Wow, that'd be really cool, actually. That'd be a really good intro. Kind of like how Black Widow was introduced in Iron Man. Caleb Phantom says Loki didn't do anything evil as Odin. True. He just loved being worshipped, you know. He's very godly in that regard. Wanting the worship, wanting the praise. I think he just wanted to be in control. You know, if you really think about the old Avengers movie, yeah, he did a lot of bad stuff, but he only really wanted to be in control. He wanted to have people kneel to him and stuff like that, you know, which by comparison is not as bad as some of the other motives that the other villains in the MCU have had. You know, not only Thanos, but like others. What happened to Abomination, though? I don't remember. It's terrible. I know. I don't remember. I haven't seen the Incredible Hulk in a long, long time. My wife is wanting to watch the MCU with my kids because they have not seen them. Well, especially my oldest, my 5-year-old, and he's getting into Spider-Man movies, and he loves Spider-Man. He's watched Into the Spider-Verse every night for the last 3 months. So I think that's something that we're going to do in the future. Maybe do one movie a night of watching the MCU with my 5-year-old, and that way I can refresh on like Thor: The Dark World and Incredible Hulk and movies that I don't remember as much as like Black Panther or like Endgame. Let's see. Toby says, "Hey Pastor, how you been?" I've been doing good, man. I'm rested. I feel better than I did this morning because I was like tapping out, man. I was just like, you know, inside I was feeling like this, even though I may have not looked like it on the outside. My eyes were getting red and dry. Oxford Haney, what's going on, buddy? How am I liking the game? Reed Richards' character. No, that's actually Bruce Banner. And I'm playing Kamala, who's a relatively new character that I am practicing her name so I could, you know, always know how to say it correctly. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on right now. We're in the harm room, which is where the Avengers train. And I think I'm supposed to leave. This Loki going forth is 2014. Oh, wow, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, maybe that's what they're going to do. That's very, very, very well possible. That's what they're going to do. He's probably going to be evil, you know, and then realize that Thanos is maybe not, though, because Thanos was the reason why he was like that. He was basically like the lackey of Thanos, and we all thought that he was the end all be all in the first Avengers, and he was working for Thanos. So maybe now that Thanos is not around, maybe that'll change his motives a little bit. But I can totally appreciate and I totally understand and agree with you that it is a different Loki. It's a different mindset. He hasn't learned from his ways or anything, had any redeeming moments or anything like that. There was no Thor Ragnarok for him or anything like that. So that's a very good point. I was asking if her character was like Reed Richards. Oh, yes. She does have the super bendy, stretchy appendages like Reed does. She's also a lot like the Hulk in that regard, that she can, like, you know, clear a room out. But she's relatively new. I didn't know that she was that new, and I'm glad that since she is new, that the game is showcasing her, because that's pretty dope. Oh, no worries, Oxford. I appreciate it. Thank you for sliding by and saying what's up. Alright, so I do have to go up there. Is this the full game or just the beta? This is the full game. This is the full campaign. I feel like someone like Valkyrie Korg or someone that knows Loki would show him. Yeah, I could see that. That'd be a really good reason to have Korg back.
It's still hard to believe all this is real.
Have I ever played the Fall Guys?
I just flew on a Quinjet to a
No, I have not played the Fall Guys. I'm not sure what that is actually. Which MCU film show are you most excited for? I am most excited for Doctor Strange 2, just because I want to see what Sam Raimi does with the character. I'm also super excited for Thor, God and Thunder, or God, I think it's God and Thunder. I want to say God Love Thunder, I don't know why, but God and Thunder. And I'm also, you know, really excited for Black Widow, because I saw the trailer when I went to go see New Mutants, and I was like, wow, that looks really good. And I'm actually eager to see what all these movies that were impacted by coronavirus and COVID and everything. I want to see what they've done, what they've had to morph and change and stuff like that. And then I'd like to see, if possible, the original product, if it ever gets released. And like for New Mutants, I want to see what it would have been like had Disney not acquired Fox. You know what I mean? Things like that always fascinate me. Oh, it is Love and Thunder. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, you guys were quick on that. Thanks, because I didn't want to go believing a lie, because, you know, Thor's my guy, and I only saw the poster like once, and it was like, I thought it was a fan made thing, because I was like, oh, this looks really good. I don't think it's true. And then someone was like, no, dude, that's legit. What's gonna happen? And I was like, oh, sweet. I had thought that was the first time you saw Thor with like the Viking beard, but it wasn't. I forgot that in the last part of Endgame he actually has the braided beard and stuff. How do I think they'll do Black Panther 2? I don't know what they're gonna do, but I know what I wish that they would do, and that's not recast Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. I think T'Challa they should have it to where T'Challa died saving Wakanda, or actually died like in the US as an ambassador or something, and then either have Sudi gets the mantle passed down to her, or someone like M'Baku or something like that. That's what I would do if Disney for some reason wanted my opinion, and they were like, hey Pastor, what would you do with Black Panther if it was in your shoes? I'd be like, well, normally I'd be like, I have no idea, but this is what I would probably lean towards, and it would be that. Savage Gamer 712, what's going on? What's up to you, bud? How you doing? Caleb Phantom, bring Eric alive, or have Sudi take his place. I could see that.
Do your worst, virtual bad guys.
I'm trying to see if I could do an air combo like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Excellently done.
Nice. I'm doing pretty good, Savage. More rested than I was earlier, so I can get back at it.
That was splendid.
What's my favorite Marvel vs. Capcom game? Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's my favorite. I actually still have a copy of that for PS2. This is the one that like eludes me going like pole vaulting over them, because I have to like move the vision camera. There's no locking on. At least I don't know how to do it yet. There we go.
That will do, I think. Well done.
Dude, I loved Cable in that game. Yeah, Cable was pretty dope. I like War Machine. My team was always Ryu. I say always. Like I had a couple teams, but I liked Ryu, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Spider-Man was like super fast. Wolverine was just like super like he would take up a lot of the screen when he did his attacks, because he had a lot of reach. Well, not reach, but a lot of like AoE-ish kind of moves, where his moves were like I would slash and it would hit you. And then he did like Berserker Barrage and all that. And then I really liked Ryu because I'm a big Street Fighter nut, so I knew how to play with him, and I knew that going out the gate, I'd be able to, get the hang of it and stuff.
That was splendid.
Venom could be in Spider-Man 3 since Eddie Brock is a journalist and try to find out. I would love for them to integrate Tom Hardy into the MCU because I loved Venom. Drain energy, drain the meter. By countering or performing a heavy ranged attack. Oh, guess I didn't do it. I think that's how you do this part. That's still not it? Fill the meter. Quickly build. Oh, okay. I did do it. Okay.
That will do, I think. Well done.
To be honest, I could see Jenna loving it. We will see tomorrow. Matt will hate Venom. Oh, you guys are speculating over the Venom reaction. Pastor, what's my favorite Dragon Ball moment and saga and why? My favorite moment is when Vegeta does the Big Bang attack to Cell and gives Gohan what he needs to defeat him. I think that's my favorite moment, and that would be in the Cell saga. Obviously, there are other moments in Dragon Ball that I love a lot. Like, I think it's the Cooler movie where Goku and Vegeta were fighting all of Cooler's clones, or I don't remember if they were fighting they were fighting someone, and they're both really defeated, and they're just like this, and they basically are just like, well, I guess we're going back at it, and they both like look up and scream and turn Super Saiyan, and then I think they get their butt kicked. But I just love that moment. Oh, how could I forget? One of my favorite, even though it's not a saga, probably my favorite moment would be when Vegeta turns Super Saiyan Blue for the first time, and he tells Frieza that, I too have the power of a god.
This is insane.
Hub Goku will meet Bardock. That'd be pretty cool. At the very minimum, just acknowledge that Bardock is his dad. I don't think he's done that yet. Nice. Dragon Ball Z Abridged does a good job of the Cell fight. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Oxford for sure. What the heck? I really like how we can communicate so easily here. Your fan interaction is fantastic. Thank you, Toby. I really appreciate it. I want you to feel welcome. If you're a newcomer, I'm still I want to memorize everyone's names and stuff. And be more well versed with, everyone, like how I know like CK Sidekick, and I know Chief Supreme and MK comic books and stuff, where I constantly have interactions with them. I want to get like that with all of you guys. So I'm really happy that you're enjoying yourself here, and I hope you stick around. I really struggle with the vaulting. Yeah, Pastor, I am happy to finally make it. Meaning to watch and didn't have time. Oh, I really appreciate it. I'm glad that it worked out for you. I know that scheduling is a big issue with any of the content that we create for the most part, because you guys are like all spread across the world and spread across different time zones, and some of you work at night and some of you live in Florida when I didn't know you lived in Florida. I thought you lived in England. Oxford, what's this power level? Wait, is that me? Stronger than me? Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I realized you were doing a quote like 3 words in. Hey Oxford, man, I know that COVID has probably put a hindrance on a lot of what you do as well, but I would love to go see another wrestling show of yours. I love watching live wrestling. I got to see a WWE show once when I was very young. For those of you that are wrestling fans, Kane's entrance fireworks scared the crap out of me because I think I was like 12 or 13, and I was super pumped for it. I was like, oh, I've seen WrestleMania several times, it's gonna be great. And then all of a sudden I'm like, these fireworks are scary, I want to get out of here. And I was like holding my uncle's like arm, like, dude, why are we here? He's like, well, you wanted to see Kane and Stone Cold and The Rock. And I was like, yeah, but Kane's fireworks are a little loud for my taste. Oh, you used to have a show in Crestview. Oh man, that sucks. I'm glad that you're still doing it though, and yeah, please let me know. I would love to see a live show. Alex W says, Pastor, what's next for you at the cinema? Must be desperate to go as often as possible now that they're open. Yes, I definitely want to see Tenet. I want to see what was that other movie that I saw a commercial for? I can't remember at the moment, but there was something else that I wanted to see. I definitely am excited that the theater is a thing again. I really missed that. I didn't know how much I missed it till I got to see New Mutants last week. Ben Johnson, Pastor, what's better? What's better, Scotland or England? You have to answer, by the way. As far as what's better, I don't know. I do know that I know more about England than I know about Scotland, and I've actually confused them a couple times, like with accents and stuff. I do, or not actually. That wasn't England and Scotland. It was Scotland and Ireland, which is even worse, probably. I would probably say England just because I know more about, like, I have more fandoms and more I quote unquote knowledge about it, like, you know, all the shows I mentioned earlier, like Harry Potter and like Lord of the Rings and stuff. Well, not Lord of the Rings, but Harry Potter and like Game of Thrones, and the accent is more recognizable for me and more like, I don't want to say meaningful, but like more like stronger, I guess. Pastor, will I ever do fan mail? Yes. I would love to do a PO box where you guys can like either send me mail stuff into me, or you guys can feel free to email me. I think I have my emails on my YouTube channel. Email me with fan mail, and I would be or even snail mail. Snail mail will obviously or honestly be more fun. I would open them on you know, on video and like read them and stuff, and trust that you guys, I know you guys will, but that anyone else who isn't a member of the community seeing the stream doesn't send like just absurd stuff, because I won't read it obviously. But you guys, obviously I would read your stuff and just read your letters on a live stream or something like that. Maybe that could be something for Patreon, since earlier we discussed Patreon and how it would be, you know, how you guys for the most part would love to do it, to do Patreon. So I'm all about that right now. I'm not sure if you remember me from past live streams and from Instagram. If your name is the same, I apologize. I don't recall at the moment, but I'm happy that you're still here and still hanging out.
Dr. Banner.
Welcome for sure. Welcome back. For those of you that it's your first time, welcome to the stream. And I'm really bad with names, Toby, so I apologize if I don't remember you, like, you know, vividly is I guess the word I'm looking for. Mighty Potato, what's up, bro? What's up to you too? We've been on for about an hour and 11 minutes. Still feeling pretty good. My wife is out shopping. She hasn't gotten home yet, so we'll see when she gets home if she needs my help or anything. I might have to take another break from the stream. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to play as long as I can, and then come back and, you know, consecutively throughout the weekend and the week finish the game. Let's see. Brian, I always have a hard time reading your name because of how it appears. I should know it by now by heart. Brian is not that interesting. What do I think about Batman versus Superman? I liked it. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed Ben Affleck's performance, for sure. And I thought it was okay. Henry Cavill was a good Superman. A lot of people had problems with the fact that he like killed Zod and stuff like that in Man of Steel, but I was okay with it. What are my thoughts on Venom? I love Venom. I loved Venom. Venom as a character, I love him. Venom in the movie, I loved it. I actually did something for Jeremy earlier that you guys might like. I did like a voiceover doing my impression of Venom's voice, and he got a kick out of it. I think he's going to use it for some of his following videos coming out.
Check out the fancy drawbridge.
I mean, comic books, welcome back. I don't know. I don't know why the notifications. You were like the third person today that had mentioned that you hadn't gotten notifications. I don't know. I think it's a YouTube thing. Sorry about that.
After you.
Wow, she is hauling ass.
Can't believe we're about to knock on Tony Stark's door.
Oh my God, is that where we are? Whoops. 7.9 out of 10. That's probably what I would give it. I'd give it probably closer to like a 7.5, but I could dig that. 7.9 out of 10. Not far off from what I would give it. Am I playing on PC or PS4? PS4. Playing on PS4. PS4 is a lot easier for me, a relatively new video game streamer, to just get on and have it do everything, and then just post it on my YouTube, and all I have to worry about is like a thumbnail and a description. I know that sounds incredibly lazy of me, but I actually got a computer monitor today that was delivered to my house that I was saving up to get, and I should be having my PC up and going here soon, and maybe I'll get into some Twitch stuff if the situation calls for it, if I have time, and then have that funnel directly. YouTube is going to be my main concern, though. It'll never be taken over by like a Twitch or anything else. But if I can use Twitch to just have a broader range of games that I can play with, like Steam and stuff like that, I might go ahead and do that. All right. Oof.
I see why you like this.
No, he likes smashing.
Why not? It's kind of fun. So, what's the best part part of being the Hulk. You gotta like something.
How is he gonna get over here if he's not the Hulk?
Drawbridge.
What are you gonna do?
Got it.
Stand around in silence the whole time?
Yeah, great idea.
Suit yourself. More rocks? No problem. Uh-oh.
Oh, indeed. Look at that. Did it the first try. Proud of myself.
Okay.
I'm fine.
For those of you that didn't watch the earlier stream, I kept dying
Golden acres.
whenever it caused for me to jump more than like 5 feet across. I died like 20 times.
Sure thing.
All
You
right.
can make that jump. Just a little farther this time.
Nice. Alright. So I'm guessing.
Still waiting for the bridge, Kamala.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Okay. Guess
Mighty
we
Potato
tried.
says, what do I think of the theory that Daredevil could be in the next Spidey MCU film? Sounds good to me. Sounds like a plan. Especially if it's Charlie Cox.
Ta-da!
Dude, all
Hydrate,
respect,
hydrate, you passed
I
it.
intended, but PC gamers can be all sorts of entitled. I could see that.
Okay, calm
I could
down.
see that. I definitely am not going to be,
He's up.
even if like, you know, even if somebody's like, dude, you know, I'll pay you $100, you know,
Two?
a week to play video games on PC and you know, sell your soul as far as like be toxic like them, I wouldn't do it. I will never change who I am. Not trying to talk bad about people I don't know, but I know that I know myself, and I'm a pretty humble person. I've always been a humble person. So I've never had the sense of entitlement at all. I've won contests and tournaments and stuff, and still to this day, I treasure. I'm not the type of person that'll like win a trophy and then throw it away. Because I'm like, whatever. I always feel like if I can accomplish something, I worked really hard for it. I'm really proud of myself. And I know for a fact that people that are just like super entitled, I don't identify with. So I wouldn't worry about that happening to me. I can promise you that's not going to happen.
It's over with.
I'm always going to be very much, you know, one of the guys, one of the crew. I'm very team oriented. You know, I'm just not. Oh my Lord, Tony Stark.
Tony?
I'm just not like that type of person, if that makes sense.
Hey, Bruce.
What's going on, Tony? Nonchalant, making making hot dogs on a hot metal,
Long 5
whatever that
years.
is.
At least it's quiet. It was.
What are we gonna watch on Sunday? Oh my Lord, he just punched Bruce. I don't know actually. Normally I do know. I haven't talked to Holden since last week. At least not long. I think he has something planned. I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure that's going to be probably another double feature so that we can get caught up.
Do the Avengers
But I'm not sure.
That was the question, Bruce.
It's probably going to be something off of the list, I would imagine.
Did you even check the science? Did you check
It was a
the
heist,
science?
Bruce.
No.
We were outsmarted.
The Terrigen reactor was unstable, and you knew that you.
Pastor, I think MCU should get Haley Steinfeld for Kate Bishop. Interesting. Interesting. It's a real interesting. I'll have to look at some photos. I'm sure there's some fan photos out there. If not, I can probably use some of the reference photos anyway and imagine what it would look like. I know, Pastor, I didn't mean to get you going. No worries. CK Sidekick, I don't know if that you were referring to the video gaming. I just, you know, it's one of those things where if I did do PC gaming as a content creation standpoint, because I'm going to play with some of my friends who only PC game, but if I were to do it for content creation, it would just be to broaden my video game library via Steam, which I just learned about really learned about like a couple weeks ago, and that I can just like download a bunch of games and there's a bunch of sales and all that kind of stuff. And I don't even know how to play on a PC. Like I would have to learn the keyboard. I would go in it as like a fish out of water for sure. And even then, after I got better with it, I would still be very much grounded, not like other people that you may have experienced that can seem conceited or self-centered or entitled, like you said. Hey, Pastor, do I Do you want me to name more of my
Now we
MCU
agree on something.
fan casting? Sure. I did a video casting who I would cast to play the Planeswalkers in a Magic the Gathering movie. That's on my channel if you guys care to watch that. I had a lot of fun doing that, and I'm really proud of the list I came up with.
Think I don't know that? Huh? I've replayed that day in my head 1,000 times. The Avengers take the fall despite saving the day, and that bastard.
Chubb's reviews, yeah, I am a diehard console player as well. I've played console games since I was like 5 years old. Back when Mortal Kombat 2 was like the brand new game. That's when I got into, you know, well, I got into it when Super Nintendo came out. I was too young for Atari, or my parents didn't get Atari. They got me a Super Nintendo and a Game Boy, the big fat brick Game Boy. Which I think I still... This isn't my original, but I did buy one at a thrift shop because I want to eventually get all of the Game Boy consoles and put them in this glass case that I have, because I'm totally not a nerd. But this is pretty much the one I had growing up.
No. No sitting on my couch. You're still on the list. Where did you get this?
Guess your password on some resistance blog.
Impressive.
I had one like this, but mine was see-through. So I have an original Game Boy, a big fat brick Game Boy, and
How'd I change that?
definitely got a friend request. Sorry guys if those of you that have sent requests,
I know, it's
friend
incomplete.
requests on
There's a whole
PlayStation,
folder
I
on
haven't
AIM
gotten
server.
back to you guys. I'm really bad about remembering to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, look, it's smart. They encrypted it to look.
Yo,
like
Pastor, what's your PS4 username? It's Wind of the Lion. That's all one word, and yeah, that's my PSN, I think is what it's called. I'm used to saying gamer tag because I was a big Xbox guy when Xbox 360 was the newest console.
We gotta get out of here.
What? You know this shameless Elton John fan?
Oh my
Help me
lord.
get out of Jersey. I wouldn't be here if they hadn't warned me about AIM.
Really? Tiny Dancer.
Look, we really should go. Now.
Tony, those pants. Are those welder's pants? They have like leather knee.
I gotta get dressed.
Gotta get dressed.
You have a suit?
Yeah. Maybe, sort of. We'll see.
It kind of looks like Jesus.
Excuse me while I slip into something less comfortable.
It's funny. Will I slip into something less comfortable?
Oh, that's where I left my boots.
It's graphics, dude. PC hardcore guys tend to have their nose in the air, but I'm so generalized, so
Of course, Bruce tries to saddle me with a straight
thrown into this
face.
community. For me, like, maybe this will, not that there's a debate, but maybe this will like give you a better idea as to like the type of gamer that I am. I play,
Son of a
what is that? Oh, I play
Tiny Dancer.
Modern Warfare on PS4, and often, you know, for me, it's the first game that was cross-platform kind of deal, and they always ask me, "Would you like to enable cross?" And I say no, partly because I know that there is a very big, like, there's a lot of truth to the fact that if you're playing with someone on PC, they're probably going to kill you a lot faster than on console, just because of how it is to manipulate a keyboard and a mouse and everything, but also because of just the toxicity. I'm well aware of how toxic people can be, especially when they're like, "Oh, I'm the best and you suck" and everything. I'm okay with you saying, you know, you're proud of yourself and all that, but I'm definitely not okay with someone saying, "Not only am I great, but you suck." You know, you want to tell me that you're great? That's awesome. I'm glad that you're self-confident and stuff, but not at the expense of someone else. Thank you, KD Comic and 5 others for the follow. I really appreciate that. If you guys have not followed me on YouTube or subscribed, check out Snapkeep videos on YouTube. I also have to remember that a lot of people that come into live streams could be very well just PS4 players that just see me playing a game they want to see. So if you guys want to follow me on YouTube, definitely check out Snapkeep videos on YouTube. Just want to add, I really like this right here, that I'm not in a full suit. I'm very, very much exposed. I'm like getting dressed room to room to room. I feel like this is what Batman would have to do if his mansion was like blown up and he had to get his gadgets back and everything. Oh, there's another one. What was your username again? I have a bad memory. It's a Wind of the Lion.
Feels like old times. Gonna need a helmet.
Oh yeah, KD Comic. I saw that.
Helmet should be through that wall.
I'm going to definitely check out my requests. Hopefully, I don't my friend list doesn't get full up with everyone. If it does, I'm sorry, but I definitely will add those that have sent me friend requests once the stream is over.
Okay, it's gotta be around here somewhere.
What's going on, Kylo, in the messages?
Good thing I don't have neighbors. I'm so pissed off right now.
Oh my goodness. Is that like a prototype? That'd be sweet. No suit, no problem. I love that.
Always love to make an entrance, Stark. How did I do?
I'll give you a 7 out of 10. Good to see you, Georgie boy. Been working out? Still any other billion-dollar companies lately?
Just yours.
Hey! You're gonna pay for that window, Tarleton!
This is your new place? I expected more mirrors.
I got rid of everything that didn't spark joy. Guess what pile you're in?
Turn the girl over, Stark.
And that will get you off my lawn.
Mr. Stark.
I'm joking, kid. Just stay near the nice green man.
Just stay near the nice green man. I totally botched that one.
Well, you know, she seems fine to me.
Inhumans are sick. They need treatment.
Do people actually buy that crap? How's Charlton controlling these machines?
I don't know. He got powers after the accident. I saw him controlling a robotic spider thing once.
Well, he's leveled up from spiders. Nice moves, kiddo. Yeah, Paula?
Gotta get the purple one before they disappear.
Me from the moment we met. Let me introduce you to what I like to call technokinesis.
Gadget, pulls right off the tongue. I missed my Unity!
We got air trouble.
Stay close to the Hulk, or as close as he'll let you.
No, I got this. Watch.
Wait, you're not ready for... Or maybe you are.
Frankly, I'm surprised to see you and Banner together again.
Well, Brucey and I are seeing something about our issue. She's great. Short, stretchy, really good at guessing past.
Maybe there's gonna be later on, but I really wish there was like a lock-on method.
Thanks, pal.
Good night. Dude disintegrated.
Incoming!
You heard Dr. Banner's testimony, Stark. The Avengers were dangerous. I was the one who ordered you to be dissolved.
Oh my lord.
All this for me? Aw, you shouldn't have.
Don't flatter
What
yourself.
just happened?
I barely lifted a finger.
So the kid's right? You're mind melding with robots now?
You're choosing sides in a battle you don't fully understand.
Chose my side 5 years ago.
Oh, R3 locks on.
Force my hand.
Awesome. Thank you, Katie Comic.
You and Banner can do whatever you want.
Forget it.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Nice. What's going on, Benji time?
Listen to logic and reason.
Why start now?
Okay.
No! Stuff was in there.
That's a big old head, man.
How you feeling?
I've never felt better.
Your synthetics were useless. If you'd let me deal with the Hulk Khan earlier, the archive would still be standing.
Watch your words.
You no longer make the rules. He does.
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our farm.
What?
Dad said it was too dangerous.
Nothing much. Just watching Rockets versus Lakers on my live stream. I really appreciate it. I haven't watched basketball in a while. Maybe I should. You know, basketball has always been one of my favorite sports to watch. I don't know why. Watching, maybe it's because the camera angle is consistently just showing back and forth. You can actually like see everything, and I don't know. There's something about watching basketball on television that was always a lot of fun for me.
A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me, snarling, frothing at the mouth. Darwin bought me a few precious
That's
moments
impressive.
to call for help. My dad shot the wolf, but it was too late. Darwin had been torn to pieces.
We need him.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
What?
Leave. Please.
I don't know what came over you. He's like, all right, bro. Appreciate the freaking choke. Pastor, do I remember my MTG casting off the top of my... Pastor, you remember your MTG castings off the top of your head? I'm not sure what you mean by my MTG castings. Oh, castings for the movie. Yes.
Welcome back, Mr. Stark.
I remember most of them. It was like Jennifer Connelly to play Liliana, Idris Elba to play Teferi.
Major holdup is also detected. Engines are
What is his name? The guy that's in The Boys. That was
That is an accurate assessment.
That was the bald guy from Thor Ragnarok. I'm trying to remember his name. It's escaping me right now. Him to play Gideon.
Get here. What? All right. Well,
Trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name.
Certainly, sir.
It was Emma Watson to play Nyssa,
At once.
and I know I did all of the Gatewatch. Chandra was Felicia Day, and
Better check out the initiator cores in the hangar.
the voice of like a Johnny would be like Liam Neeson, I think. I think that's all of them. Carl Urban, thank you.
Still can't believe they found this thing. Miss you, buddy.
Yeah, I actually saw a Jace. Oh, for Jace it was like Elijah Wood, I think. No, for Jace it was the actor who played oh man, the drummer for Queen in Bohemian Rhapsody. That's what I picked for Jace. I didn't even think of Jake Gyllenhaal at all. I think he can play like an older Jace. What's going on, Matt? Matt from Matt Lane Fitness is in the chat. Yeah, I did an earlier stream. It was like a 3-hour stream of playing the game in the beginning. I'm actually playing as Tony Stark right now, Matt. I decided to come on, take a break, take a nap, and because I was editing tomorrow's video, the My Friend Finally Watches episode for tomorrow, editing that all night, downloading this all night, making sure my PS4 didn't fall asleep while I was downloading it, to make sure it was ready for today. And then I streamed for like 3 hours, took a nap, and now I've been back at it for about an hour and a half.
Jarvis, start the coffee pot. Jarvis,
I'm trying to beat the story mode.
Where are my socks?
I'm pleased to see that you survived without me, sir.
Ah, it's good to be back.
Oh, guitar?
Sure glad I kept a spare here.
Nice. Did not know Tony played guitar.
Jarvis, any chance you can read all these memos for me? Oh, don't pull that.
Yeah, I got the notification actually of Matt. Well, not a notification. I saw it in my feed that Matt posted. He ate another exotic fruit today. I definitely want to catch that video at some point tonight. I really want to be in one of those videos because I want to try some weird fruit and just do the funniest faces on screen, candidly, you know, of me going, ugh. Somewhere in Utah. Sweet. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I really want to be in one of those. Meanwhile, on the East Coast.
Wait, wasn't this working before?
Oh no.
Okay, Jarvis, time me.
1.04 seconds, sir.
That's awesome.
Guess I'm a bit rusty.
All right, buddy. I'll see you Sunday. I'm glad you're back, man.
Jarvis, pop question. Where do we keep the spark plugs?
The initiator cores can be found in the far corner of the lower deck, sir.
Correctamundo.
Do I win a prize now, sir?
You win the biggest prize of all, my affection.
How exciting.
No, I actually don't know any fruit that Matt has not tried. Honestly, the most exotic fruit I've ever eaten was the dragon fruit, so I'm actually pretty excited about the concept. Matt showing some love in the stream.
Perfectly up to safety standards.
Love you, bro. See you on Sunday. I'm not sure what we're filming, but I'm excited as always. I'll see you bright and early.
I just... Oh! It's definitely the initiator cores. Wait, don't the bigger...
Yeah, King of the Hills. I'm trying to finish the... the story mode of the game for sure during the first week of release is my goal.
Procure said initiator cores.
Yeah, I barely have a suit. Maybe I could cobble something together.
I'll search inventory for leftover pieces of armor.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Tony, I'm still working on the door, but can you check on Kamala? I think she may have turned off her comms.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah, this whole thing, it's probably a tough adjustment.
You got it.
See what time it is. It is 9:30. Got a text message. My beautiful wife is buying me a gaming headset. I got a bunch of messages. So I think I'm going to be on for like another 45 minutes, maybe 30 to 45 minutes, just because I want to make sure that I'm not that I'm helping Ash out when she comes back with the boys. I thought my mom was going to keep the boys for tonight, but I guess she had something going on, so I don't want Ash to, because she's gonna start me, or she's gonna help me start meal prep tonight, and I don't want her to be with both the boys and also meal prepping and stuff. You know, got to be a good husband. So I'm gonna play in for probably another 35-40 minutes, and then tomorrow I'll be back at it at some point, probably again in the morning. For those of you that watch live, and you know, for those of you that can't watch live, you know, feel free to watch it when it gets posted on my YouTube channel. It'll all be there. I'm really happy. I mean, I think the chat hasn't gone below like 25 people. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, new headset. Yep. I mean, it's only like a $30 headset. I don't think it's anything. I've seen them go to like hundreds of dollars, but it's my first gaming headset for my PC, so I want to have something. I don't think my monitor has any speakers, so I want to have something that I can hear my friends when I play with them. Plus, if I play late at night, it won't keep my wife and the boys up and everything. Luke Evans as Namor. Really bad with names that I don't recognize. I'm gonna have to look up who Luke Evans is, but I am really excited that Namor is being talked about, because I really want Namor to be in the beginning of Phase 4, or relatively in the beginning, to introduce the X-Men and Fantastic Four. It would be amazing if they did that.
Well, guess I'm about to
I got this on PC, then somehow messaged upgrading random, so my PC doesn't work and I can't play. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you get it figured out.
Hey!
Sorry?
You should have knocked.
Yeah, you really should have, Tony.
Knocking.
What's up, bro?
Jarvis, help me out
Oh,
here.
okay. He was trying to knock, but Jarvis interfered and made Tony look like a pervert. Got it.
There you have it. I will fix that.
Please do.
I'm gonna meet up on the command deck about 10 minutes. You should come.
She looks a lot like
I know, right?
She looks a lot like oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting her name too. The main girl from New Mutants. The girl with Demon Bear. I forget her name right now.
Vegas shoulder pads. Pretty ridiculous. I am digging this
Oh, it's a burkini. My mom bought it for me. Muslim ladies like to wear it for sports and stuff.
It's great.
Alright, I'm just gonna change.
Wait. The outfit is all about attitude. You gotta wear it like you mean it.
No, not Magic. The girl that has the Demon Bear, the Native American girl. Forget her name. I thought that was her at first when I first saw her hair and stuff.
You know what? Maybe I can help you with some upgrades for that. Gear's already spinning.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and if Bruce says anything, just remind him that all he wears are super stretchy shorts.
Bruce, the kid's fine. It's tough.
No, not Macy Williams' character. She played Wolfsbane. Let me look it up real fast, because that's gonna drive me crazy.
Hey, meet me at the tech lab. I've almost got this door fixed.
You got it, Stretchy Pants.
Okay, Google.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
What is the name of the character that has the Demon Bear in New Mutants?
Here is information from X-Men Wiki fandom.
Okay. Danny Moonstar. Danielle. I think it's Danielle Moonstar. That's her. That's the character I thought she was at first. Yep, Kylo, Danny. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Higher power available. Wow, that's crazy that the suit is like... It's almost like Iron Man 1. Nice. Hey, DNick2122 and 7 other players, thanks for the follow.
You're still working on this door, huh?
Well, I just need to remove the entire junction box and reconnect.
Ah, great job, buddy. See? Wasn't so hard. This place is starting to really come to life again, eh?
You fishing for a compliment?
No, never. Just making an observation. Home sweet home. All right, if we're gonna get anywhere, we'll need to establish an alternate power source. Chimera was built for Terrigen, but I can convert it to run on something a little less explodey.
I'm scanning the region for sources, but it'll take some time to identify potential initiator core heat signatures.
Well,
interesting.
In the meantime, I need a new suit. Where can I find parts to repair the fabrication unit?
I've located a good salvage spot and have sent the coordinates to the war table. When you're ready.
War table, got it. Fix the fabrication unit.
Yeah, I like Benedict Cumberbatch as Namor as well, but he was made for that Doctor... Well, he wasn't made for that role only, but that role, I don't think, after seeing him play Doctor Strange, I don't see anyone else playing Doctor Strange at this point, though. One mission. Oh, looks like I'm 14% complete with the campaign. So maybe it's longer than I imagine. I think I'm gonna do this what is it, armor chase, and then I'm probably gonna call it for the stream, for today anyway. That way I can get some stuff done. But I want to thank you guys so much, man. I mean, you guys are awesome, supporting me, hanging out with me for almost 5 hours today playing this game. You guys are great. You guys are so great.
No way I'm going to be any help fixing
that looks sweet. If that is the suit, I forgot which one of you in the comments I read was referring that you use this suit because you like the aesthetic. I think I'm going to be right there with you. I love this.
Unfortunately, it's extremely well guarded.
But AIM's local defenses are designed around a large-scale air assault. If I fly in alone using the canyon for cover, I should be able to...
Thanks a lot, John Ram. You enjoyed all the content today. I'm glad that you hung out, and I'm really happy that you guys all hung out because I really wanted it to work out, and I'm glad that the servers eventually got caught up because I was really worried that that wasn't going to happen for, for today, and I would have to put off the stream for another day. I'm glad I didn't have to do that.
I suggest you work quickly.
Well, I'm not exactly rocking a state-of-the-art suit, but it should get me there in one piece. 2 max.
Yes, Savage Gamer's asking if I am going to accept the friend request tonight. Yes, I'm going to accept definitely all the requests that came from here, and hopefully my list is not full.
We need to move fast. Updating your HUD. AIM appears aware of our intrusion.
How about we call this a surprise visit? Intrusion makes it sound like we're the bad guy.
Noted, sir. Acquisition trip it is.
Oh, no worries about missing any part of the stream. It's always going to be on YouTube, so feel free to watch it there. Trying to see who said that without dying.
much firepower does AIM have down here?
Rather a lot, it would seem.
And how much was Bill with tech they stole from Stark Industries after A-Day?
It's impossible to say at this stage. Possibly rather a lot.
Karma is not my friend.
The metaphorical clock is ticking, sir.
I know, but we need to get the Chimera airborne. The suit's doing great.
Isn't calling it a suit rather generous?
Ha, that's funny. Make the AI sassy, I said. It'll be fun.
No, I died. Hey, Pastor, I'm watching Tenet on Monday. I'm so excited. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it, too. Caleb Phantom says, happy to make it to the stream, Pastor. It's been a great one. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it, man. I think that's the first time I died in a while. Like, actually, like, died so that we saw this, these character profiles and stuff. Alright, let's try this again.
Updating your HUD. AIM appears aware of our intrusion.
How about we call this a surprise visit? Intrusion makes it sound like we're the bad guys.
Noted, sir. Acquisition trip it is. I'm not sure how long...
How much firepower does AIM have down here?
Rather a lot, it would seem.
And how much was Bill with tech they stole from Stark Industries after A-Day?
It's impossible to say at this stage. Possibly rather a lot.
Karma is not my friend.
It's interesting how many of AIM's systems look closely related to you.
The suit's doing great.
Isn't calling it a suit rather generous?
Ah, that's funny. The AI sassy, I said. It'll be fun, I said.
That elevator goes to the landing pad we need.
Gotcha. Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war?
MN Comic Book says, I need to go see New Mutants so I can watch your guys' review. Yes, man, definitely check it out. I think you're gonna like it. Oh, man.
I'm in some trouble here.
All that and I missed. Whoa. Oh wow, that's not a regular dude. Am I on Twitch? No, I'm not on Twitch yet. I haven't ventured into that yet.
That elevator goes to the landing pad we need.
Gotcha. Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Those missions also appear similar to your designs.
I did not mean to hit that button. Would I ever consider playing the Batman Arkham games? Yes, I definitely am going to. I'm actually going to buy those games next. I saw that there was a sale going on for this month. I think one of them is like $5. I might buy it at the end of the stream so that I can take advantage of that sale. And then the other two are like $20. So we get all three games for $25, and then be able to play it on stream for you guys.
George doing the robot on my headstone. Apologies, sir.
The suit looks dope, man. I know it's like super primitive, but I love it.
If I'm correct, the dropship should be just up ahead.
Well, this place looks homey. Where the hell is my dropship?
Scanning. The dropship was moved to a more secure location ahead. We can't get there before it takes off.
We can if we overcharge the suit by 300% and take the direct route.
Sir, you might literally explode, and that canyon is treacherous.
Sure, but I feel the need for speed. Do it, Goose, and play something fast.
Oh my god, this is so far the best part of the game. And play something fast. I love it.
Your suit won't last forever. This suit's all I've got left after George burned Golden Acres to the ground. I'm not losing it.
Would I let fans visit my house? Probably not. Just because, you know, I don't live alone, and what is going on here? I have, like, you know, I have kids and like a wife and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, my wife is very supportive of what is happening. She's very supportive of like YouTube and everything, but like, we are pretty private people. No offense. That just doesn't. I don't think that's something that we. I'm probably gonna die here. I don't think that's something that we would be into, unfortunately. I wouldn't mind meeting up with you guys. Like, I know Matt was talking about doing a meet and greet with fans and stuff. I would love to do that, like, you know, in like a public setting or something. Not to sound so impersonal. It's just, you know, it's just. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to get at without it being too awkward. Oh no, I died. Oh, it came up on the message, like a direct PS4 message. They asked if I would let fans visit my house, and I was just like, I don't think so, just because that's a little bit. I don't want to say crossing the line, because that sounds bad, but we are private, like people, like my family. It's just awkward, honestly. But Matt and Holden, and I think all of us we're okay with like meeting in like a public place to do like a meet and greet, or like, you know, go to like a restaurant or something, you know, fans are local enough and stuff like that. But as far as like coming to the house, I don't know if that would be possible. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know if I'd be into that. That's what I mean. I'm trying not to sound awkward and impersonal, guys. I'm sorry.
Unsurprising. You just lost an acoustic dampening circuit. All systems are red.
You don't say. I think my elbows are on fire.
Keep going, sir.
Jarvis, this is my shot to make up for A-Day, help the kid, and, if I'm honest, stick it to Georgie boy. You're damn right I'll keep going.
I mean, the closest thing I could do for you guys is give you like a tour of my house. I know I was talking about doing that for the patrons. It's kind of like an exclusive video just for the patrons, you know, where you guys can do. I could do like a vlog or like a live stream, and figure out a way to make it private only for patrons, where you guys can like take a walk through my house and see all my collectibles and stuff like that. Kind of like a museum tour. I think that'd be cool. I love The Last of Us, the first one. I got to get the second one. A bunch of people have been requesting it in my personal life and also on stream, that I need to get it. So I'm going to get that game probably next. It's probably going to be the next bigger purchase of video games I get after this. I definitely want to get that game because I want to see what the story, what's happened, you know. All right. Well, that was an easy mission, relatively speaking.
Bruce, Kamala, you read me?
Loud and clear. Bruce is in the harm room pretending to be,
I don't even want to know.
So,
Chucky Boy is asking if I would do a Zoom meeting. Yes, that's what we were talking about. Probably something along the lines of that for like the patrons and stuff, like a Discord Zoom kind of thing. Hopefully Discord doesn't get hacked like Holden's did, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying Discord. And if it gets hacked, then we'll try something else. But Caleb Phantom says you would love to watch me play more campaign story games. Yeah, I started doing Call of Duty World War II, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Spider-Man. So I definitely am going to be doing more of those games and alternating them once I finish this. I really want to finish this because I don't want it to get buried in anything. And then I go on, probably keep doing Spider-Man since it was popular, and then do the Modern Warfare and stuff like that. I know he hasn't played the second one. I was talking about the first one. Oh, the first one, yes. I played it. I beat it. I loved it. It was my first PS4 game. It came with my console. Caleb Phantom says Matt's Discord has been going good. Sweet. So maybe Discord's the answer then. I'll just give it a shot and have that as part of the Patreon thing. But I'm definitely going to launch the Patreon. Definitely going to do that because a lot of you seemed interested in it, and get that going. Probably start doing it tonight if I'm restless at night or something like that. But I'm going to try and get some more rest. I don't want to be burned out this weekend because we have stuff going on. But guys, thank you so much. I'm going to call it here because I was able to stop at a mission and it was still a 2-hour stream. I think that's pretty good. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me and hanging out these 5 hours plus that I've been playing this game today. I'll be back at some point tomorrow, probably earlier in the morning and then later in the evening like today. That's probably what I'm going to do. If not, I will do another community post with the same photo, saying that when I'll be on like 10 to 15 minutes before I will be on to give you guys a little bit of time buffer. If not, don't feel bad. Sorry if the schedules don't meet with you guys. I will still post it on my YouTube and you can watch it at your leisure. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. You're my heart, man, and the support and the love and the community. I love you guys, and I will see you very soon. Check out tomorrow my latest My Friend Finally Watches episode will come out. It'll be Holden watching Underworld Evolution. It'll be Holden, my wife, and myself. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. It'll be on at around 9 o'clock a.m. my time, Central Standard Time. And maybe 9:30 because I think Holden's going to upload his at 9. So I'll upload mine at 9:30. And then you guys can treat it like a Saturday morning cartoon where you watch his video, then you slide right into mine. So hopefully you guys will do that and enjoy it. And be sure to please email me. You got my email using my YouTube. My email should be in the About section, I think. Email me with any ideas, anything you'd like for Patreon, anything you guys will be willing to, obviously donate for, because I want you guys to get your money's worth if you decide to donate. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow. Same game. I would say same bad channel, but no, it's a good channel. It's a great channel. But yeah, we're gonna get back to the story mode and see what we do with Tony Stark in this awesome suit, even though it's pretty primitive. But anyway, excuse me. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Love you all.